All right. Howdy, folks. I'm back. And welcome back. Quite the events unfolding, I would say, huh? Flooding in Canada is gaining momentum and isolating cities from the outside world. Okay, that's the headline. Remember, I was showing you the rotation on the backside of these storms going to hit Canada hard again? Here we go. Flooding in Canada is gaining momentum again. So let's open tonight with a prayer. Oh, please, Lord, let this work. Okay, let's back. I was in the middle of my thumbnail there. Let's go 125. All right. Scroll. All right, get it out of there. All right, here we go, folks. Hold on to your britches. This is Cinco de Mayo 2023. 2023. And as you can see in our loop here, quite the day on the sun. And when I pause on this one frame, you guys are going to probably need some toilet paper, okay? Let's just say it that way. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to slow this down just a tad bit. It might be a little jumpy, but that way you guys can see the loop just a little slower. Watch it unfold a little slower here. Boom. Okay. Quite the day. And wait until you see what's going on right now, because I took a sneak peek at tomorrow, and I don't know if you guys want to see it, but I'm going to show it anyway. For those that are the timid and the weak, just look away. I'll tell you when you can look back. But for right now, we are going to go frame by frame through today's events. Shall we? And let's stop at the beginning of the loop, if we can nail it. Up. Back up a few. Here we go. It looks like we got a lot of frames here because we're starting off already at 0-100. Okay, so this is Cinco de Mayo 2023, 0-100. As you can see, let's start tinting this out just a tad, backing up. Alright, I want you to be able to see everything nice and clear here, okay? Because tonight is very, very important. Frame must be perfect. Alright, that's about as close as I can get. Here we go. First of all, we have this object right here, alright? And you can see the instrument reacting to it. It's got its little magnetic field around it, this like white halo around it, and that's our opening frame. Something else going on up here as well. It's not very clear as to what's going on up there, but something going on up there as well. Now with that tint right there, let's proceed forward. There is also here, let's just back up to the opening frame. It's really hard to see. Let's first of all make it easier to see, Brian. Alright, all I'm really pointing out is this is an object up here. You can see it. It's the very tail end of the event on frame 1 of however many we got here. But that's also in the frame is the tail end of this event, and there's the back half of a round object right in the 0 up here, the 00000, okay? It says 000007. Interesting number. Anyways, right here in the 0 is another object. Okay, enough of that shit. Let's focus on the event itself and this object moving out as we progress. So boom, boom, boom. You can see it moving out. We have another event up here. You can see the instrument reacting to it. Okay, you can see the round spherical shape of it. Okay, actually there's a good frame right there. We can't impress upon you enough how vital this information is. So I'm just going to show you. Round object right here. That's probably the ghost image. The object's right up here, actually, with the line halfway across it, and this is the ghost image of it, okay? Yeah, I can see it. It's right up here, actually, surrounded in plasma. The line is going across, halfway across the sphere itself. This is a ghost image of it from the frame before. Oh, look, it's 32407. Look at that. What the heck? 32407. When I was born, 32470. Pretty trippy. All this numerology shit thrown into this is just tripping me out. I am at a loss for words with this crap. Not crap, it's a blessing, I should say. I take that back. That word's got to be careful. And that's on frame 324. Oh, that's pretty cool. All right, let's go. Now, our next event is unfolding right here. Oh, what the? Look at this. This one's already unfolding, and then watch the next frame. Oh, we have a skip in data here. So let's go back. That's why it jumped out so fast. I was like, wow, did you see how fast that jumped out compared to this one? And it still does. Because look, it's already halfway out. Well, this thing's right. So it does jump out faster. It's almost out of screen. While this one's still sitting on the toilet. All right, so let's back up. Oh, my goodness. All right, so never mind this one. We're going to report on this one. And you can see the white streak coming out, preemptive of it approaching. Oh, there's clearly two objects in this one. Let's zoom in on this red side. Even though it doesn't come in as well, we have to because it has a better image. Slide on over for me, baby. Come on. Tint this out a little bit. Okay. Oh, yeah, this is the next couple frames here. This is the one. We're close. We're close. Boom. All right, now look at this frame. Do you see? This is almost like lightning reaching off the sun and reaching this object. And there's another one up above it. You can see this. All right, hold on to your... All right, grab your toilet paper, whether you're a roller, folder, or a cruncher. Start rolling, start folding, start crunching for this next frame. Boom. Yep, that's the one. I had a feeling. Do you see this lightning bolt type structure of plasma that is reaching out to our object, the magnetic field around it? We have secondary up here, but I just want... All right, this is where we have to be very delicate with this image. I want this just right. Where the hell's Mel Gibson when I need him? You know what? Somebody get a hold of Mel and tell him to get his ass over to my house. We have work to do. All right, that's probably about our best shot, best angle right there. No. Pull it down and tint it out. No, wrong. Again, go back up. All right, sorry, folks. It's just going to have to be in this 3/4 segment shadow of the perspective of my camera. All right, so let me get everything just right here. I want this just right there. Oh, we need a round of wedge is what we need. The tripod's off. That's what we are. I forgot to stick a round of wedge in this bitch. Come on now. Nice and easy. There we go. Is that better? Okay. All right. Sorry. I just really want this shot bad. This is my thumbnail, and this is like a historic shot. That's why we're spending time focusing on it. Yeah. Nope. That was right about there. Yeah, right about there. Looks good on my end. And when you guys get this delayed response, please let me know in the chat how it turns out on your end. I want you to be able to see our object right here and the lightning bolt type zigzag pattern of this. I'm going in tighter. I want this shot bad. Ooh, we're getting close. We are just, I think that's the shot right there. Okay, yeah. Alright, no more fucking playing games. Take a peek at what's on your screen right now. Alright, wrap your brain around what you're looking at. This is NASA's instrument. Okay, I didn't make this up. This isn't Photoshop. This isn't computer generated graphics. This is what's going on next to your sun. This is what's happening to the sun. This is what's causing the wild weather. When these objects pass by the Earth, or when they arrive, okay? They don't just pass by. They arrive and then they hang out. All right? They're not going anywhere. We're collecting more and more of them every day, as you can see by the activity on the sun. Okay? They're all coming to Earth because of what's about to go down here. Okay? The entire universe is showing up to witness the big show. Okay? Let's just put it that way. And you guys are already here at the big show, watching right now. Pretty cool, huh? How blessed are you? How blessed are you? Because I'm showing you what the media won't. Okay? They don't have the guts to do it. I'm about the only person around who's not afraid of dying. I embrace death every morning I get up. Okay? So, I'm just going to leave that image there for a minute, okay? Before we continue anywhere further with the rest of the solar report right now. All the other instrumentation is going to show you this event, verify this event that you are witnessing with your own eyes right now here on this channel. Wages World won't show you this. Planet X News is gone. A couple other Planet X channels have got it all wrong and backwards. They're taking shots of FAA cameras with water smudges on them. They're taking shots of the sun with a frickin' lens flare in it and declaring it as Nibiru. Look, I am showing you the real deal. These are stellar cores. These are also, how do we put this, Lord? Celestial entities, okay? Your stars and your planets aren't exactly what you think, okay? Now, with that in mind, I want you to continue to look at what transpired here. This, to me, looks like an electrical arc coming off the sun. This isn't a CME. This is a plasma discharge, for lack of a better term. Well, that's the term. It's a plasma discharge. It's a lightning bolt. And check this out. Okay, this is the part that needs to blow your mind a little bit further. I want you to wrap your brain around the fact that the surface of the sun is this white circle, not out here. Not out here. Hear me clearly. Wrap your brain around the fact that the surface of the sun, this is the size of the sun right here. This is the occulter that blinds the camera so we can see the corona, because we want to see what happens in the corona, right? We want to see what's captured in the corona, don't we? Now, this lightning bolt continues to reach all the way back to the sun. All right, now wrap your brain around that. You are looking at only 3/4 of the, 3/4 of it. And what appears to be really happening here, now that I see a different dimension back, um, wow, holy crap. How am I going to capture this on the camera? Let's go a little bit darker tint, right? Just a tad bit right there, I think. Oh man. It's actually reaching out and wrapping around this sphere right here. Okay, there is a claw type effect. You can see a branch coming off. It's probably reaching around the other side of this sphere, and this is one claw bent right here, reaching around the arc of the front side of the sphere. Oh Lord, how do I capture this correctly? Oh, I need better technology. Okay, so bear with me. We're just gonna. I'm a surgeon, and I'm gonna have to do surgery here with nice and gently, gently. What's hanging me up? This is. How can that be? Get out of there. Sorry, talking too much. Poltergeists that like to mess with my equipment. Now, back to where I was. I'm trying to get the shot. You have to be like have a director's eye to capture this just right. Oh, that's as tight as I can go in. Okay, well, that's it then, baby. Oh. Ooh, right there. Let's continue to do this. Ooh, it's starting to blind the camera. Oh, there it was. No. Right there. I think. Yeah. Right here is our dark black object. And this half of the claw is reaching around, and you can see like the little thumb starting to break off and branch around the other side of this sphere right here. Can you see that? Oh, you can see it just fine? Yay, I got it. Good. Thank you. I need your guys' input sometimes because let's just say how frustrated I am sometimes, and I can't even begin to vent on this channel. I think you see my venting around the world, and unfortunately, this lack of belief is causing tear, a spiritual rift or a tear in the spiritual realm that is, well, as a surgeon, the tear and the rip on an aorta is really hard to stitch back together. Our patient is in critical condition right now. Thank God he's in good hands. I would say so. Now, let's continue. Wow. This is actually a little moon right here on the front side of the sphere. Okay, the moon's usually hanging out on the side. Let me, this arrow is not doing it justice. The moon is actually out front of the planetoid right here. There's two of them. The bigger one with the little moon right up here. This plasma is reaching around trying to make a circuit or complete a circuit with the moon that's out front of the bigger one in the back. Okay, remember this is three-dimensional. We're looking at with a two-dimensional with a two-dimensional screen, so you've got to use your imagination just a tad, open your third eye to see three-dimensionally what's actually happening three-dimensionally. Okay, this is actually happening three-dimensionally out in space, and the reason why other people can't see it is because they're closed-minded and they're looking at it two-dimensional. All right, you guys, my audience, is a lot wiser and a lot smarter, and you have eyes to see. And through the music, if you've been paying attention, you now have ears to hear. And I've made all the music brand new again, haven't I? All your favorite songs this whole time. Anyways, we're going to continue on. I can't leave this frame. This frame right here is a sign from God, okay? This frame right here, it's blatantly obvious to the trained eye. You see the face too, yes. I'm not going to mention the faces and stuff that are in these too much. That's up to you guys to see, okay? All right, I've pointed it out so many times that your spiritual eyes will see what your spiritual eyes will see. Okay? Everybody sees different things too. It's because they're multidimensional with multiple meanings in multiple dimensions. Okay? The reason why you see a cat is because there's a cat issue or something in your life. If you see a face, that's because it's the face of somebody in your life, or usually God's face. You have an issue with Him. Um, I don't know how to explain. Well, I do, but it's just hard for people to wrap their mind around the spiritual realm. You guys can't even understand the physical realm properly. How can you understand the spiritual without me explaining it to you? Do you see this plasma going around the back side, really faint right here? It totally paints the entire spheroid. I believe I've captured it pretty well in this shot. You can make out the top of it up here. There's actually just a little bit of plasma crisscrossing up here. That's the pole of this object. That's the magnetic pole. Its axis is tilted. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Don't stick the hand in there. The axis of this, or the polar vortex of this object, is like this, right? This is the north pole, the magnetic north, and this is the magnetic south. Let's see how dark it is down here and how bright it is up there. Do you see how this is reaching down? This curvature right here is just so cookie cutter defining our object. It's just, it's hard to report on. If I didn't say a prayer every night before I open the show, behind the scenes here, I wouldn't have the strength to report this, or the words to say. I can't rehearse this stuff. I can't prep for this stuff. I just get home at the very last moment, open up the thing, struggle with it, fight and claw my way to a live stream. When you guys see me going live and I'm still not up and streaming yet, that's because I am fighting everything to get everything just right. So I hope you appreciate my efforts here. I put a target on my back doing this stuff, and that's fine. I know where I'm going when I die. Do you guys know where you're going when you die? You guys do, because you're coming with me. The rest of the world has no idea. Now, we're going to leave that frame just like that and jump over to the rest of our solar report here now, okay? So, we got to make some adjustments. We were all close up and zoomed in from that shot, so that's not too bad. I need another less wedge now. There we go. There we go. Okay. Yay, it's coming together. Slowly but surely. Alright. Unfortunately, I don't get to do multiple takes and cut, action. It's just live, raw, right now, as we speak. And I make all kinds of mistakes and errors, and I just try to claw my way through it and do the best I can. Excuse me. Um, you're looking at the heartbeat of the sun there. Okay. Ow. Mm. It's actually painful to look at this instrument, man. This is getting nuts. Ooh. Okay. Okay, here's today. All right, there's our big event. You see the other objects. Boom, boom, boom. That's today's events and what it does to the heartbeat of the sun. Okay, the sun is weak right now. It was down at the seafloor level here after these events. It's really weak. If there's nothing passing by or no objects interacting with the sun drops to the seafloor or even below. Then these objects pass. They produce activity, but then the sun drops immediately back down. Then another object, boom, up, down. This was a long duration event, see the yellow. This was our long duration event yesterday, see the yellow. So the slow motion ones are the yellow ones you see popping out really slow from behind the occulter. These are the other events, and then we're into tomorrow now. Okay, the 6 de Mayo, the 6th of May. These numbers are not looking good either. The 6th. Do you have any idea what tomorrow means? Oh boy. We're going to get into the weather report. I hope you guys witnessed what happened in Texas today. They were calling for, they downgraded it, they poo-pooed it. Remember on the GFS last night? Well, there were only 2 storm chasers out today, and boy, did they get some incredible shots. No killer tornadoes, but the way things convected today, and these professional storm chasers said the same thing. They got caught off guard. At one point today, the storm chaser was being chased by the storm. I was chasing him down. Come back here. Quit running away from me and getting out there. Anyway, so tomorrow's events weather is going to be off the hook, especially with the inbound energy. Remember, I told you that inbound energy is not, they're not taking that into consideration in these GFS models, okay? But I do. That's why I show you the models, and then we try to improve upon them and see whether there are going to be increases or decreases. Anyways, there's the heartbeat of the sun. It's pumping right along, getting attacked, just bombarded day in, day out. Brutal, brutal, brutal attacks on the sun as these objects interact, just driving the sun crazy, attacking it, dragging it down. Just, I know the feeling all too well. This is a direct reflection of what's happening in my life right here. That's exactly what it is. And it's ugly to see, and I can't look at it anymore. So we're moving on. Oh boy, here we go. Now, over here, pull this up. See our yellow spike? We have a G2 storm right there. Oh, we had some, okay, where's that at? 5. Yeah, so a 5's all the way down on this, and it equaled out to like a 4.5 over here. So this is yellow. If it had been up to 5 and up above, it would have been red. So it looks like what they did, because I'm looking at all these readings, and I saw the inbound energy. These ones are red, aren't they? Going up and down here, they're all reading 5s. All right, not a single one is reading 4. And if you average all these out, it should be 5, because every single one of them reads a 5. But they cut it back to 4.5 so they could keep it yellow and not a red line going up to 5. It wouldn't surprise me if this is above a 5 and they're tampering, or I don't know. Still nothing. Well, all right, let's back out of this one. All right. Our auroras north and south kind of nice and weak right now. That's good. It means a break in in between the energies coming in, okay? You can see the energies when they come in. These things glow like lamps, right? Because the energy's going to them, right? Getting diverted to the poles, goes from the poles. The planet is like a big battery. So this pole conducts one pole, like electrons, okay, and this one protons, all right, the opposite pole. So negative, positive, or either way, opposite. But that's where it goes. It goes to the poles and down into the core because the core is a metal core, super dense metal, probably something that might even be off the periodic table. All right, it's a super dense metal under super dense pressure, or under super pressure. Okay, so metals that are in a liquid state or phase can be pushed into a solid phase by pressure. Okay, so all of a sudden now we have solid liquids because of pressure. Okay, and the shell and the core grind on each other and create the Schumann. And we're going to come over to the Schumann here, take a little peek, and not many of these little screeches today. That's beautiful, okay? We want to see these little white ones. These are strong because they're going off the chart, but they're short in duration, okay? They're not the big, long white blasts that sometimes cover the whole screen, okay? So that's good. The main concern, like I say every time, is this line right here, the 7.83. That's what you resonate at. That's what everything resonates at, including the planet, because we live on it. It's looking nice and vibrant and strong right now, even though the core is spinning forward or this core is spinning in reverse, while the crust and magma continue to rotate in the original forward direction until they finally catch up with the core, slow down and catch up to the core, and then eventually start spinning in reverse. And that's when shit will get really gnarly. But until then, we're still pumping along just fine as long as we don't have the CMEs coming our way. So let's back out of this, scroll on down, and open this fracking tracker. Holy shit. What, can I get the full thing here, please? I don't want just the small image. I want the big image. Yeah. Oh my God. Look at the size of this thing, you guys. Wow. Look how wide it gets. It's going to get Earth too. Watch. Bing, right on the edge. This is Earth, the yellow dot. They should have made it blue. I don't know why it's yellow. These guys are retarded. Anyways, or, a better color than yellow. But here's the sun, of course, right in the center. Here's the Earth straight out. You can see over here on this side, this is the North Pole, South Pole type effect, whether it goes above us or below the planet. This one is going to shear and go and affect the northern hemisphere of the planet. Do you see that? Because this stuff up here is above the planet. This stuff down here is below it. All right, you guys, here, below the planet, above the planet. So this is going to interact with the planet, and it's going to travel to the northern hemisphere. Okay, so you'll see auroras on the northern hemisphere stronger than ones on the southern. You'll still see both, okay, because it's going to impact the entire Earth. If I could pause it right at that moment, you would see that. Let me walk over to this one here. Okay. Oh, do you see how it pops right? Bam, right there. Ooh. If this is off by just a little bit, if that pop is right over us, ooh, we are just. Actually, it does pop right over us. Yep, it just travels away. Watch. Boom, it catches us. I have no idea, well, what's going to happen that day, but I do. It's going to be gnarly. This next impact right here, and the objects that are caused this are on their way as well. Okay, so let's back out of the fracking tracker. It was a good tracker tonight. Good tracker. Finally, you guys are reporting some. Let's. I need to see this one as well. The NOAA one. Can we get this one to move? Nope, we can't. But can we zoom in? Yes, we can. Thank you, Lord. All right. That's their estimation of impact. Come on, give me just a tad bit more zoom. All right. Right there. Boom. Let me pull this over. Stereo B? Oh, look at this. Stereo B is still alive. It's spitting out data, just not images. They're probably not showing you the images. Yeah, Stereo B's been gone for a long time. I'm just surprised to see that it's still pumping out data. Because it sure is. Alright, I need to back out of this and show you the entire thing. Right here, I guess. So this is the plasma density, okay? Here's the spike of density for the Earth. Here's the spike of density going to hit stereo A, and then here's where the density is going to hit stereo B. As we come down here to the other part, I want you to, come on, please, drag it down just a little bit more. All right, this is the velocity here, and you can see it's already ramped up. It dropped down, but the velocity is going to ramp up again right as this impact hits, okay? It's going to ramp up for all three of them. For stereo A, not so much for B, but right here, the Earth, that's the one we were worried about. We don't live on stereo A. We live on the Earth, right? Okay, so they're expecting a nice ramp up as this next energy comes in, okay? And that's this one right here that we're looking at, okay? Where's the one that would show the date? It was a graph like this that actually had the date going across. And you could play it and it would show you exactly when to expect impact. But we know when. 3 days from now. Okay, we're back. Whoops. Back out of that one. What else we got here tonight? Look, you see this right here? See this big vortex of plasma coming off the surface of the sun? That's the one that's coming off right here, reaching out and completing a circuit with the other planet. Now, most channels will show you the close-up part of the sun and all the sunspots and maybe the solar flare out to here, but not many people show you further out like I do and show you objects being draped with plasma, these stellar cores that are, for lack of a better term, dark matter. The dark matter in the universe that's the missing matter is these stellar cores. The reason why it's missing is because they can't see them. But when they interact with the sun, they rip plasma off the sun and cause these solar flares, okay? This one is more than just a solar flare. That is a lightning strike. That is the sun literally. Do you see the jagged? I want this a lot clearer. Let's see if we can go into inverse here, into the negative. Yeah, maybe if I can get just a tad bit darker. I want you to see that, well, it's not really picking it up. Maybe if I go bright there. without blinding the camera, this plasma discharge has the, no. All right, first we'll get up close to it. I want you to see the zigzag arc type structure of the lightning bolt in there. The zigzag structure that we get from a plasma discharge is identical to this. All right, this looks more like a lightning bolt static type discharge than it does a CME. It's still all bright and on fire. Way out here, it's still glowing white hot because it's striking the surface of this object in the background here. Right about there is our shot. Now that you see the lightning bolt structure, I'm talking. This is, you see these jagged, forked structure, perfect angle, straight line structure. This is a lightning bolt coming off the sun, not a CME. Okay, and it's a plasma conduit that is making contact or conducting a circuit with this planet, with this stellar core. Okay, and it has a little moon. It's reaching around the front of this core, trying to make a circuit, connect the circuit with the little moon that's out there in front of it. Okay, only here you're gonna see this. All right, you guys come right over this instrument too and zoom in, and you'll see it. I'm not making this shit up. You come right over to the seed site. I think I've showed you how to get here plenty of times. Come to frame, what, 736 of May 5th of 2023. Okay, go up. Don't just take it from me. Go over to this site. Take a peek at this frame right here. You know, tint it out on your screen if you need to, but there it is. It's unfortunate. It's bad news. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but somebody's got to do it. It's the truth. And some truths are hard to swallow. But if you know what's really going on, it tastes like nectar. Okay? It's not so bitter, not so sour. It tastes like nectar. Okay, now we did the human. Let's come over to the... Oh, wait, am I good on this one? Yeah, we have it set up, kind of. Oh, back to the regular tint, kind of. No, too close. All right, here we go. Tonight's null school report now. So we're looking down at the top of the Earth. My little arrow right here is the very crisscross, okay? There's no polar vortex anymore, all right? It's just obtuse flow, okay? Very erratic, very obtuse. Help me, Lord, with another term. Erratic. Okay, so we're going to come in here, because do you see this vortex right here? Going right here? And then it just shoots kind of straight up to the North Pole. So that's our only vortex. And it's down in the blue zone. You see the blue barrier here? So I don't call this our polar vortex anymore. I'm just calling this a vortex that is centrally located over, you see this rotation coming back down around China, whipping back across Malaysia, Indonesia, all the entire archipelago. It's coming back down, wrapping around. It's going to strike India, go back up into like Saudi Arabia, and then it does a freaking U-turn and goes back up into Russia, takes out southern, what's here? Yeah, Mongolia, Russia, and China. So the center of this vortex, this is up at the, like up in the ionosphere. This is way up high, okay? The center of this rotation is over China, over the Gobi Desert. It looks like in China. Okay, so it is what it is. You see this flow take it peels off. Some of it peels off and goes straight up. It goes straight up into Russia. It kind of curls back towards the North Pole. Okay. Usually stuff doesn't cross the North Pole. Stuff goes around it. This is the North Pole. We got stuff. Look at our little cross here. Wait. You see the cross on the screen. Here's the center of it. Goes up, down, and across like that. Now when I take this off, see these winds going right through the middle of the North Pole, the geographic pole? It's not normal. Okay? Usually winds go around it, not through it. Okay? And then they come out and go down. Look at this. It comes out and goes down Greenland. Whatever. Now look how speckled and choppy it is over Canada, above Canada. Up here in this Arctic region above Canada, it's just these little tiny blobs and all these vortices. This is where our objects, I think, interacting. There's tons of them, right? So you see all this choppiness. They're all gathering here. It looks like over the North Pole, over down to Canada and stuff. These vortices remind me of these objects. Line it up. See them? Small and tight. Boom, boom, boom. And what are they doing up here going across the North Pole like this? And they're almost like their gravity or their is drawing this flow, this grouping almost seems to be drawing, like the gravity or the electromagnetic fields of this grouping of objects hanging out in this whole area here appear to be drawing polar vortex up through the North Pole, I guess. Amazing. Look at this again. There we go. I'll leave it like that for a second. Now, we're in transition season, okay? If we look like this, the southern pole should look similar right now. But what does it look like? One big fucking giant hurricane. Look, you see the inflow here. All right, it has the inflow structure. Beautiful rotation, perfect center core. There's something below the planet that's hanging out, or something coming from below that's causing this very, very strong polar vortex at the South Pole. Stare into that eye for a second while I take a sip. That is just off the hook. Where's NASA? Where's the Weather Channel? Where's anybody reporting on this, man? They don't even know. They're clueless. I can't look at it anymore. It makes me dizzy. Get it? Does it make you dizzy? Stare into the eye. That is just... And then this. Compared to this. Tell me there's nothing going on. Huh? Yep, nothing to see here. No, nothing to see here. There's nothing going on here. Mm-mm. Definitely not. And wait. Yeah, here's the center. Here's the top of the Earth. Wind's going across it. Okay, nothing to see here. Don't look at this. There's nothing to see. You see this blue dot right here? This is the very top of the planet, and you can see the wind's wedge around the magnetic field right here at the top. Okay? See the cross on the screen? You see how it's right there? That's the very top of the planet. You can tell by the diversion of the wind. The wind can't cross that little zone. Well, it can, and it is. But there's this bubble diversion painting the top of the planet. See it? Can you see the white cross on the screen? God damn it. All right. There you go. So, as we pull back, remember, this is all normal. The two eyes, the nose, the big mouth right here, that's all normal too. So much weirdness going on, you guys. Look, here's an object hanging over. What is this? Norway or no? Way up here. This is up in Siberia. Wait, an island off of the coast up here. But look where they're positioned. Oh. Ooh. All right, let's back out of this. I think you guys are laughing along with me, aren't you? All right, do we take the wind off? No, we didn't. Here, take the wind off there. All right, now we go with our SO2 report. And look at what we're all this SO2 coming out from underneath the ground, pressure coming up, shoving sulfur dioxide from the magma down below, coming up through perforations in the crust. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to laugh. But you can see there are indications of countries that are got the wrong faith, kind of under the gun here. And just because this area is white doesn't mean it's not over for them either. And then we come around to the. I'm sorry, this is not funny. We come over here to America, and it's bisected right down the middle. This side bleeding out, bleeding profusely. This side clearing out, but we still got this plume over here at the Bay Area, Gay Bay, and it was double. It was like two of these purple things yesterday, so it looks like it's calmed a little, but still still there. Okay, and it's probably starting to stink around there. Anyway, we have pressure pushing SO2 out through the North Bay, now reaching down the Central Valley. Excuse me, I am so sorry. Oh my God, how embarrassing. Forgive me, folks. Now back to where it was. You can see there was two purple. It was a little wider, so it has kind of shrunk down, but we see it now traveling down the Central Valley now. This pressure was just right here. Now we see it. Now we see it kind of spreading now and moving down the Central Valley. There's a blossom up here in the Central Valley now, and what's yeah, there's just nothing right here. All of a sudden, there's just this perfect square of nothingness there. Lord, stop. I'm trying to stream here. Anyway, this is where the geysers are, and I'm sorry, I'm losing it here, folks. It's this is serious now. This looks like what Mount Hood, folks. I think this is where's the California Nevada border or Nevada California Oregon. Thank you. Right here, bam. So that's not Mount Hood. That's we'll go look this up on the earthquake map. But we got, look at this. This volcano little chain right here is coming to life. And right around Seattle here, too. I'd watch out for Mount Rainier. Not looking good in that area right now. Marf, if you're watching, this is the west coast of Oregon and Washington now, having their sulfur dioxide event. I would watch this volcano chain even all the way down in here. You can see it's starting to connect. You can see this finger reaching up, kind of. See this finger of pressure kind of reaching up. This one's kind of reaching down. This might fill in here, and that's where Mount Hood is. That's where we got Mount St. Helens, the Sisters. We got, oh boy, we're going to have to go and look around more tonight here. Okay, let's check out Oahu. Very, very important hub of the wheel. Still pumping out CO2, but no volcanoes, no huge earthquakes. That's good. We have relief valves here and there that are sharing the pressure and diverting some of it. You can see how angry I am with this place. And that's what it's going to look like over there. All blood red. If they don't get their shit together, and I mean yesterday. The shenanigans is enough. You Chinese that like to listen to my stream, your shenanigans. What's shenanigan mean? It means your bullshit better fucking end. How about that? Now, you see our channel right here? You see all this pressure coming to the tip now. It's really focused now at the tip of Java and these three sites. Mariapi and this channel right here. Just on the other side of this channel is the Krakatoa volcano, okay? I'm glad we're having pressure on the other side of the canal and instead of right here. Is all I can say about this image right now. Okay. Then as we go up here, very tip of Malaysia, you can see we have a big plume that's blowing out into the ocean there. Right here, right here. Alright, you see up here we're having some too. Java, still the purple island. This one seems to have calmed down a little bit. It's not as dark. Let me pull this over. This island seems to have not as dark as it was before, and neither is this one, but it seems to have like shifted and is now more these three concentrated plumes. 1, 2, 3. So watch out for Mariapi. Here we have a plume coming out of northern Australia right here. This beach. And Australia used to be like the one continent that was clear of this stuff, but now you can see down here they're having their even Tasmania. Wow, look at Tasmania going off here. This is more towards the southern. This is like one of the southern land masses before the South Pole. So look at all the pressure being relieved at Tasmania here, which is extremely south by that polar vortex at the South Pole. It seems to be that there's something down there that is pulling pressure, pushing, or something, and drawing stuff out of the southern regions now. Let's go over to where they plan on hiding here at New Zealand and check out. See, they're having their issues here now, too. So good luck hiding there, especially underground. That was a dumb idea. All right. Here, just one more shot of America. I want you to pick out where you live. You're in America. And there we go. And just think for a second while I got to step away for just a sec here. It's not a cigarette break. I'll be right back. You okay? You okay? All right. Stay right there. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, country's bleeding out. Now back to our. Actually, we're gonna do a little different tonight. Just skip right to our weather forecast and start this loop, because you know what I'm really gonna do. I'm an open book, folks. I'm an open book. We need. What do we need here? I guess that's good enough for you guys. You can see time and date in there, I think. There we go. All right. So chat amongst yourselves for a minute. Get your refreshments. Go to the bathroom. Check out the GFS model here. It's not set in stone. Remember, everything's so volatile that it can change at any moment. So just sit there or enjoy this for a second while I take a brief break, have a cigarette, and then I'll be right back, okay? You guys are so patient with me. I am so proud of you. That's what we're trying to teach here is patience. It's a virtue that needs to be learned. And the more patient you are, the better the reward is at the end, right? If you just got rewarded every second of every day and didn't have to wait for nothing, it wouldn't even be a reward now, would it? It'd just come easy. Well, nothing good in life comes easy. All the good things are hard work acquired. And that way you have a sense of accomplishment and you take pride in your work. Not the wrong kind of pride, the right kind of pride. Taking pride in, if you do a good job, if you do a good job, then you can take pride in your work. If you're not a hard worker or you're just a slob and slow or non-productive, oh, that's the kind of pride you take in your work, I guess. Huh? It's a reflection. Your work is a reflection of the self-esteem level that you have in your work for the Lord. You're working for the Lord, not for yourself, not for money. You need money to survive. It's a side effect, but all your work is going towards the Lord. Okay? You're undergoing spiritual growth, living out a story in real life. You're a real life character in a real life movie. Okay, it's not just a life of watching the news and accepting what they taught you in school and accepting what the news, this false reality that they have you all hypnotized by. There's a spiritual realm. Your whole life is a a series of spiritual events, and how well you handle those is what you get judged on. I blew it today. I'm failing miserably. Lord, help me. I'm failing miserably. I hope you guys know that volcano activity's picked up. The inbound wave of energy that came off the sun is going to intensify the weather tomorrow. We'll go back and revisit 3 days ago on the sun to see what to expect tomorrow. Oh, help me, God. This is so hard, dude. Oh. Give me strength, Lord. Give me courage. Heaven have it. It's yours. Friggin' starting to snow out here again. Okay. Alright. Alright, you guys hung in there. Well done. Hopefully you saw all these bust outs and stuff right there, 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 all through this. So, you know what? Let's back up. Let's go. Let's do the earthquake report. We'll come back to that here in a few. I can't look at it right now. Just all right. Here we are. Let's start checking our deep quakes today, shall we? Here we go. Come on, bring this up, please. 4.5 at a depth of 533. So there's a deep quake right there. 4.5 energy relates to the surface at 5.5. 5.2, 5.5, 5.1 range. Okay, same game we've been playing for the last couple weeks. 4.5 energy down deep, comes up to the surface at 5.1, travels into the system, and you know the rest. But before we go down the system, I need to check more of these because they compound pressure at the surface if we have more than one. 4.3 at a depth of 561. 4.5 at a depth of 146. 4.4 at a depth of 504. So, one at 504, another at 561, and another at 533. We have 3 mid-range 4 quakes, deep quakes. Each one of these translates to 5 to 5.1 at the surface, mid-range 5, right? So 3 times 5 is 15. What? No, not 15. But we're talking quite a bit of energy that's at the surface that's going to travel into the system, and also down this chain to guess who? Yes, guess who? Come on, click on it. I can't wait. A 5.6 and a depth of 194. The poor New Zealanders. I love the people in New Zealand. Don't get me wrong. They are the best people. The Aussies and New Zealanders are so cool. It's this scum of the earth that are trying to escape there that are gonna get a nice surprise. Here's a fair warning to you assholes that are in those agencies listening right now. You go ahead, please. Go to New Zealand, you dumb shits. 5.6, a depth of 194. All right, now more seriousness here for the people of New Zealand. Okay, for my mates, watch out for an earthquake right here off the coast, maybe in Christchurch. Uh, it hit the glove, the catcher's mitt that Dutch likes to talk about. He's right about this catcher's mitt. Okay, you can also see this right here, this feature, this parallel, not a stress fracture, it's a parallel push-up, like a little mountain range underneath, caused by pressure pushing this way. See, there's three of them. There's the fault, there's the push-up, then a secondary one right behind it, right? Can you see that? Then at the very end of these is the catcher's mitt, where it gets all caught, like Dutch likes to talk about, and he's right. And we caught a 5.6. Fast. That's not a fastball. That's a slow ball right there. Get ready for like a 7.1, maybe 8 in that region. I wouldn't be surprised because we still have yet to see, I believe, pent-up energy that happened here like a week ago. That, some of it traveled up here and got dispensed and dispersed. Made it up the chain and pinched off here. But lately, we see it traveling. Stop it, God. Oh. Now, we got to be serious about this. This is not a laughing matter. For you people in New Zealand, take cover, be on the lookout, all right? Be very aware, get your earthquake plan in order, get your volcano plan in order if this sucker right here goes off, all right? I'm calling for possible shit going on right there, okay? And you can see why. This is why I'm calling for it. It came down the chain. Come here, you. Look. Here's a deep quake, right? Stop it, God. I might have to take another break and regain my composure, you guys. I'm sorry, I'm laughing. Because this is not a laughing matter. Stop it. I gotta just get it out, I guess. Oh my God. So, our deep 5.4 here. We need the time on this. This is 1953. Whoa. No. That can't be. Oh, no. Okay, so what I need to explain here, I'm sorry, you guys, I'm trying to be, oh my God, I'm losing it. Forgive me, Lord, I'm losing it. So, this energy traveled down the system, right? It got caught in the catcher's mitt and it popped off the 5.6, okay? That was at 0437, okay? This deep quake just above it, this isn't until 1953. This quake happened way sooner than this. This is not a result of this deep quake right above it. They still got more coming. And there's a 4.7. Look at this, you guys. They're right on either side of the fracture zone. See the red line going through the middle here? Right there. Now this one is right at the surface at a depth of 10. This one's a tad bit deeper at 194. We're going to see a surface quake right around here at possible 7 to 8. Be ready for tsunami warnings possibly tomorrow or whenever this quake strikes. Okay, the whole region. It could be. Look at this, you guys. Now, I'm going to be serious here. We got 1, 2, 3. Oh, what's the timing of these? Oh, shit. So that's 1953, 2034, 928. Oh no. What's this little guy? It wasn't a deep one, but it's still a 4.5 at a semi-deep. This is not good. This is not good. Because all these combine together, okay, at the surface, and not 4.5 plus a 4.5 plus another 4.5. It's the 0.5s on the end that we're going to start adding together. All right, so we got a 5 plus 5 is another magnitude, plus another 3 and 4 is 7. So full magnitude 0.7. 6.7 to 7, no, yeah, to 7 energy, plus whatever's pent up in there, yeah. So watch out, New Zealand. Okay, watch out, you folks that are the good folks there. Okay, warn the people down there to be on the lookout for more quake activity because this wasn't it. This was not it. This happened way before any of this up here did. So watch out, New Zealand. Now, boy, we have a lot of energy entering the system. The timing, that's early. That's not it. That's a 4.9 at a depth of 131. That's early too. That's not it. That's a 4.3 at a depth of 72. That is not it either. That is a 5.0 scrubbing it. Oh, that's a deep quake at 580. Oh my goodness. All right. See the fault line right here. This is not energy being scrubbed off at a 5.0 energy. This is a deep quake at 580. Not just a deep quake, but a deep, deep quake at 580. This is going to translate at the surface to 6 point something. 1, 2, and it's before 4. Come here. So 444. It's way before. Come here. Yep. Any of these. So wow, we have a deep 5 right here that happened pre all this new energy coming in from down here, all right? So this energy coming in is still going to combine with a 6 energy in the region already. Watch out for a big quake in between here. Come here, back out of this and pull. Anywhere on these fulcrum points. Here, here, it seems to have, like this region right here at 4.9, way early. But this isn't it, but here's a region where we have a fulcrum point right here. Okay, this little arch, and it's striking this island. This six plus energy that's radiating out in a circle from here. Let me get this out of the way. The 6.0 energy that's radiating out in a circle from here, plus this 7 point energy radiating out of here they're gonna collide here in the middle somewhere, depending on timing, stress, weak spot. Where's the weak spot? Right here. This fracture right here and this fracture right here aren't joined together, but we do have something that could possibly go off right there. Where's a volcano around here? I hope you guys are enjoying this. We are just going so deep tonight. All right. Wow. I got to continue on. So we have here up at the Philippines a 4.5 at a depth of 35. That is not any energy being scrubbed off yet. That's old energy being scrubbed off still. It's getting out of the way of the new inbound energy. Watch out, you guys. That shit is happening to get out of the way of this newbound energy. It's pushing 5.1s out of the way at the depth of 10 here. It's going to fuck up China right here with the 4.4, 4.7. That's nothing compared to what they're about to see. This 5.1 is pushing, is leading. It's getting out of the way. All this stuff is energy already being distributed. 4.4 in Japan. We got, come here, bitch. Give me this one right now. Other one. There we go. 5.6 at a depth of 8. What's going on here? Honshu, right off the coast of where we had our big one in 2011. 5.9 at depth of 52. Here's the 5 energy coming up, pushing fast, getting out the way. We got a 4.5. Uh-oh, nothing up here. It hasn't reached up here yet. That's why. What's this getting out of the way here? 4.0 energy rushing down. Come here. 3.3. Yeah, mid 3 to 4.0 energy getting out of the way. Squeezing off quick as this other energy comes out. Now, fuck. Pardon my French. I only cuss when it's really needed, I swear. We are going to have energy come straight across, and right here at this fulcrum point, possible 7 energy. Look how naked it is and how quiet it is. Maybe we'll catch something right here on this fracture zone as it comes across. Pray to God we get a good quake right out here in no man's land before it gets there. Okay. What's this going on up here at the Cocos? 5.0 energy at the Cocos. Now I'm getting a little concerned here, especially at this Cocos plate. I do not like to see energy getting up in that range in this plate area. And we still got more pressure coming in. It's not good. This is a depth of 177. We got to go see where this is located. Topographically, come on in. Come on in, folks. We're going deep. Give me the map. Ooh, interesting. Okay. I want you to be able to see her quick. Let's just, can we highlight it blue? Oh no, that puts the thing up there. Never mind. You can see it, right? I'm gonna pull back just a tad. All right, you know how we were always talking about the old water line, right? You can see how it used to be up in here, right around right here. These mountains thrust up above the water line right here. You can see how it crept back into this whole area and made a bay in here, right? Water went up into here, trickled down through these valleys. See these? How? You see how it came over and came through here, washed out through here, and created these crevices? These aren't erosion. This is from water coming in from the ocean and creating a bay here. Now, when it receded, it left this big lake. See this lake pit right here in the very deepest part of this, where this bay would have been? Here's where the mountains come up and thrust up. And where are we if this was the water line? Where are we? We're in that weak zone again. Okay, do you see it topographically? Hang on, I'll be right back. Stay, stay right there. Ow. All right. Nope. Some bitch. All right, you see the weak zone? You know what I'm about to say. You know what I'm about to say. It happened right there in the weak zone. Ow. And that's right where I just got struck. Right in the weak zone. Oh. Ow. Stick around. We still got the gem. We still got more to go. This show is far from over. And I'm going to battle through it anyway, So we had our earthquake in the weak zone there. It's a 5.0 at a depth of 177. That's a mid, no, a 1/4 depth, let's just say. And it'll translate at the surface. Well, if we get any more quake activity in this area, it'll translate up here around this region, maybe 5.5. Okay, but you see topographically how this water, this old water line affects earthquakes and where they strike along the weak zones. Mm. Mm. Oh, forgive me, folks. This is so embarrassing. I'm trying to be as professional as I can about this, and it's just getting harder and harder every day. And that's at the Cocos Plate, all right? This pressure's traveling up. It's going to come up the San Andreas. We're seeing a 3.4 on the Grapevine, California there, okay? We're seeing stuff up here in Nevada already at 2.8. I'm expecting a quake maybe tonight where I live. 2.5 here, right at the top of the valley, okay? Again, with our weak zone. You can see where the water used to be in here, right? Where the mountains used to be. Come here. Stop it. Pull it up. Okay, it came in through the Bay Area. It infiltrated the valley. All this was one big giant bay at one time, right? And here on the weak zone, this is the 3.4. It hasn't dispersed any quakes around here or up here at this pinnacle point, but it has right here at Mount Shasta. Some bitch. Look at this. This is on the flank of Mount Shasta. Mount Shasta, a 2.5 at a depth of 10. This isn't in that. This is on the flank of this volcano. So watch out for activity coming out of Shasta here soon. What? Oh, 3 days back. Okay. Alright, we're going to have to sacrifice the shot for a minute. I got to go 3 days back. Oh, zoom out so we can access this shit. Sorry. I'm all over the place tonight, but it's because I'm in excruciating pain. Oh, the sneak peek? No. I want 3 days back. So, oh, that's what we're doing. Okay. So tomorrow? No. Yes, tomorrow will be the 6th. We need to see what happened on the sun on the 3rd. Because it takes 3 days to get here. That'll be 1, 2, 3. So we're going to go to the 3rd. And we're going to see what happened. Oh, shit. No, not this event. Okay, let's just let this loop finish playing here. Oh my god. You remember the little streak in there? Come on, loop, hurry up. Sorry, folks, it's not me. It's the loop taking forever to load. Where are we? 90. There it goes. There it goes. All right, let me center it for you. This this was the energy. I can't even look at it. This is the energy we'll be having tomorrow. You see it. I can't look at it. Oh, boy. I'm a very busy boy tomorrow. Oh, my goodness. So, the tornado outbreak that's going to happen tomorrow in Texas is going to be off the hook. All through wherever it is tomorrow, we'll go take a deeper dive into the weather here, if I can stomach it. So let me get this now. No, do not pause this. What are you doing? Oh dear. It's not just this small object with a magnetic field. That's why it made me do this. Oh shit. Do you guys see it? Now, do you guys see it? I just got punched in the gut. I just got kicked in the balls. You know what, if you men, you know what it feels like when you get kicked in the balls. It hurts up in your stomach. Oh. Oh my god. I can't even look at this image. Do you guys see what I'm about to point out here? Where's the pointer? Where'd it go? Oh, I can't even reach the screen. It hurts. Here's our object. You can see the plasma flowing over the top of it. You can see it stretching out, reaching out, bending, arcing, going over it and around it. It has a moon with it. It has all kinds of moons with it. I gotta take on a fucking battalion tomorrow. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. So we are going to be experiencing a big influence of energy tomorrow for this forecast. Forecast, please, Lord. Do not go black on me now. I'm trying to do the forecast. Oh, please come back. Please. There. Oh, wait. There we go. Thank you, Lord. Okay. You saw the object, right? I want that object to be the seriousness of how serious we take this weather report if I don't throw up right now. All right, right now we currently have this low, and it's pushing thunderstorms up into Nebraska. The last storm chaser I was watching was following some nasty looking storm with faces spitting lightning. Oh my hands. Spitting lightning. The storm. I watched his live feed. The faces that he captured in the background that he didn't even see in the clouds. It just nightmarish. He ended up getting chased by the storm. The one of the craziest storm chasers out there, Jeff. He chases the hurricanes. Anyway, that poor bastard got chased himself today. And then Brandon Kopic, he was on it today. He was like one of the only storm chasers out there. Everybody else took the Weather Service's word that it was going to be mild, and no, they got caught off guard today, and only a couple of storm chasers captured the most amazing shots I have ever seen. I'm going to have to go back through the live stream and just freeze frame after freeze frame after freeze frame after face after spitting lightning after... Remember those faces I showed you spitting lightning? They were happening today, all over the place. So tomorrow, here we go. We have this low currently causing thunderstorms up into this region. Now, this next frame, this is what they're going to be waking up to in the morning, 7 a.m. All this moisture is pushing up into this way. This low is pushing over the central, or over Kansas and Nebraska. Then we start convection at about 2 in the afternoon. It's already popping off at 2 up here, and I shit you not, in South Dakota and North Dakota. All right? Then it's going to go haywire down here in Texas. Louisiana, the southern area, is going to blossom like a MFer tomorrow. Stuff in between here that you don't even see on this is going to start blossoming at this time. This is the end of convection May 6th, all right? This is the end of convection tomorrow. And this is nothing what it's going to look like tomorrow, okay? It's going to be a lot more yellow up here, a lot more yellow here. All this will fill in. This will be red. This will be red. This is not a fucking joke. Right here, I'm sorry I'm using the F-bombs, but it's for a reason, okay? This bastard right here is just off the hook. It's driving hard up into North Dakota. It's going to bring a shitstorm to Minnesota, Wisconsin. This is all at nighttime, at 1 and 2 in the morning. Okay? Then they're going to wake up to hell on earth at all through this region. All right? This green, don't take it as green. I would take it as yellow. I am not joking. If I am wrong, I will be happy. We all need to pray like hell tonight, all right? All right, oh my God. All right, so I got to back up here. This frame right here is not doing it justice, okay? This is 5 a.m. in the morning. There's no convection at 5 a.m., but there will be. Then, look. Right here, I got to zoom in just a tad bit because it is showing right here, yellow down here in Arkansas, northern Louisiana. So this, I'm telling you, is in the morning, and we're already having convection little spot up here, way up north. So it's going to be split. There's going to be hella shit going on up here and hella shit going on down here. And this is in the morning, okay? All right, we got to pull back a little bit now so we can use the instrument. Now, continue forward. Pull down, center. Now, that was our 7 a.m. in the morning. You're going to wake up to this. Then by 2 in the afternoon, this shows it kind of diminishing. On May 7th, that sucker's going to continue. You see all these little spotty spots right here. Boom, 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 boom. All these little spots are just going to be all these little blossoms popping up randomly all over the place. Don't mess with me right now. Boom, 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 boom. And you see how random it is? Imagine a shotgun blast, all right? It could pepper any of these places. It's going to pepper all over here, okay? I'm used to getting shot in the face with these blasts like this, okay? So I know I can see what's coming, all right? Boom. Oh my God. So this is supposedly at the end of convection. It'll be a lot more than this at the end of convection. Then it goes into nighttime and blossoms even more. Okay, give me the 150. Gotta just methodically go through this and push hard. This is Michigan, southern Michigan, northern Illinois. Gonna get all of this whole area. This isn't perfect. It could be anywhere in this region. Back down here into Oklahoma and Texas and Louisiana, anywhere in this region. You see this comma-shaped thing in this tail area. You see the lows right here. You see what I'm saying? This is a comma shape. By the time we get to here, this will be well-developed comma shape. Okay? Ow. 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 Fuck it. I'm gonna go anyway. Scroll. Don't mess with me now. Scroll. There we go. Now we're pushing forward. This is going to be at 2 in the morning this time. 1 to 2 in the morning Central Time. Okay, on May 7th. As we progress through the morning hours, it's supposed to die off, but we're going to still have convection and shit going on up here in Iowa, according to this. This is very iffy, but still there, and it's going to be amplified, I believe. Okay? I pray I'm wrong, and you all need to pray like the Dickens, okay? This low now is still there. Ow. This is the end of convection on May 8th now. This is a multi-day event, okay? This low now is driven up into the backside of Lake Superior right in here. Indiana is going to get hit. We got it down in Tennessee, Louisiana, back into Texas still. It looks like a storm is approaching the northwest here is going to get pummeled as another band comes in. Oh, my God. And we have just scratched the surface. Then here we are at 11 p.m. Pacific. This is at 2 in the morning in this region. Going red now. This millibars is 908, projected at 908. That is very low pressure, okay? This means business. Back up in here, you see these spots? It could pop off anywhere. It's picking up stuff and it's all scattering and peppering randomly. anywhere. Boom. Now this is what you wake up to on May 9th, all across this region, okay? This is 2 in the afternoon, May 9th. And then here we are at the end of convection, May 9th, and we have this peppered effect. Oh, no. All over the place. Boom, 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 boom. All up to here through Texas. Here again, Texas, Louisiana. Back up into Kansas, Colorado, northwestern Nebraska, maybe even into Wyoming, believe it or not. Arkansas, all this area could possibly blossom. This is all peppered. It's just so random right now. It could be anywhere. I hate to do this, but something else we need to see right here. Scroll. The low is centrally located over Virginia here. Watch out for Virginia. Okay, something I need to tell you about the state of Virginia and Langley, the old headquarters for the CIA. Watch out. I would get away from that building. I can feel God's wrath coming to that area. Okay, so if you live close to Langley, Virginia, and the facility there, I would get out of that area. God's coming to go whoop its ass. And Washington, D.C., New York City, all the evil areas. I would clear out of there now. I would start clearing out of Chicago, all these bad cities where it's just crime-ridden. You got Democrats running it into the ground. Homosexuality running rampant all over the streets. It's just like Sodom and Gomorrah. So if you live in Sodom or Gomorrah, I'd get the hell out of there because God's wrath is coming. And it'll be in the form of the weather and in volcanoes and in earthquakes. Read the freaking Bible. All right? It tells you what to look for, what to watch out for, and I'm here right now telling you the very same things, aren't I? Aren't I? It's because of who I am. Now, we're at May 9th. Let's continue the carnage, shall we? Here we go. Oh my God. This is 2 in the morning, May 9th. Kansas, Texas, just name it. Here we go. Early morning hours, May 10th. Afternoon, May 10th. The end of convection, May 10th. See? Do you see the round structure? That almost looks like a one big mesocyclone. Come here. Stay right there. I'm going to do two hands at once. No, wrong direction. That's with a shattered shoulder holding a 5-pound tripod with a shattered shoulder. May 10th. That's 5 p.m. Pacific. That translates to 7 p.m. The end of convection. May 10th. Come here, bitch. Get right back up in it. Right up in there like we were before. All right. End of convection. May 10th. No joke. Get the hell out of there. Do you see this low right here and the comma-shaped hook it's got already? It's bringing thunderstorms and stuff up here. The millibars, they're projecting 992. It'll be lower than that. Mark my words. This thing's going to probably get really ugly. It's just going to get uglier and uglier from here on out, especially with the shenanigans that Washington's pulling. The strike on the Kremlin. Oh my God! How fucking stupid are you? Did you just You did not just go up to the bear and poke him in the eye with a toothpick. I mean, that was like the dumbest thing you could do. It's obviously a setup. They're going to go use that as their excuse to go to war. It doesn't matter who launched it, it's the fact that it blew up over where it did. That's not necessarily the capital, that was Putin's residence. Oops, did you guys know that? Yeah. And Putin, where he feels safe, doesn't feel so safe anymore in his residence. Boy, did they just fuck you guys really good. That's what your government just did. And they just fucked you guys in the ass really good. Sorry I have to put it that way, but that's truly what they did. Now it's time for them to pull their dick out of your ass and turn around and punch them because they're raping you. And I'm sorry I have to use this terminology, but they're raping you. And they're raping me and my kids' future. And I've had enough of this. The gloves are coming off, and watch out. Mother Nature is going to do my dirty work for me. Let's continue. Because we're these here. I want you to look at this little blue bar up here. We're only this far through the data. And I got to get through this before they erase it all. Here's more nightmare on 2 in the morning, May 10th. Okay? Just all over the place. I'm not going to name states, you just see it. Look at Montana. The nuclear sites up there, watch out. Um, hmm, that's 7 a.m. That's to wake up 7 a.m. in this area. That's 2 p.m., 1 to 2 p.m. in that area. And that's the end of convection on May 11th. With a comma shape, the low's centered here. It says 999, 666 upside down. But our central location is we're still up here. This is the comma shape right here coming down. Down into here too. It's going to draw stuff up here. This will all fill in. That's the end of convection on May 10th. Then we start going through the nighttime. See, this low is right here. Now we got a central low. This one has created another one here that pushes through the morning hours like this. This goes up into Canada. Watch out up in here for thunderstorms and possible tornadoes up in here, up in Canada. So, wee hours of the morning, May 12th, right here. We got this big low pushing into the center of the country. It's going to push hard right towards like Chicago area. This is going to be the end of convection, May 12th. Okay, red bullseye area. This whole area, not just this one little central thing. It could be anywhere in this area, up in here as well. Look at Florida catching on fire down here. Not catching on fire, but metaphorically. See that? Okay. That's the end of convection on May 12th, I said? No. Back up. This is, I don't want to get it wrong. May 12th. Oh, turkey. May 12th. Get out of there. X out of there. Oh. Start over again. May 12th. Ow, ow, ow. Come on. Come on, 12th. The end of convection. May 12th. Right there. Okay. So this whole area be on alert. Florida be on alert. Let's keep clicking forward now. So this is through the nighttime hours now. We're going to have convection at night. Okay, I don't know how this is possible. Well, I know how this is possible, but it's just gonna be. This is 1 to 2 in the morning in that region, in this region right here. Okay, now we're in the afternoon. No, 7 in the morning. Uh, 2 in the afternoon, southern Texas, all the whole area. Okay. Um, this is the end of convection, May 13th. Just peppered again. These scattered, these are the ones I don't like. Even down here in Florida, it could be up in here too. Look, we have had a series day after day after day after day after day coming off the sun. That's just going to take each one of these storms and intensify them day after day after day. These these models will intensify. There's okay, so that's the end of convection, May 13th. As they go into the nighttime, it gets stronger, even down in here in Mexico, but creeping up into Texas, New Mexico area here during the wee hours of the morning. They're going to wake up to thunderstorms in southern Texas right here. Uh, that's the afternoon, 2 o'clock p.m. area, May 14th. The end of convection here, May 5th, 14th. See how it's dissipated? It will look all red like this, even more so scattered around on May 14th at the end of convection. Here, I'm not giving you the time in there too. For you guys that are following, here's the time and the dates. I'm calling it off anyway, but so the end of convection, May 14th, is not going to look like this. It's going to be much more intense. Okay, all of this is going to be much. These guys, this is just AI guessing without any extra of knowledge of knowing what's going on with these objects and how they affect the weather and how this weather is going to intensify each one of these lows that comes through. My fucking hands are shaking right now. Okay, back to. I'm trying to maintain my composure, you guys. I'm sorry. Here we go. This is the end of convection, 15th. Down here off right on the coast of Texas, and that'll probably change. All right, we're getting further out now, so this will change, and I'm just going to go drag through it now. I'm just going to drag like I feel like I'm being dragged down 53 miles of rough road. Right here, this May 18th at 11 a.m., you see this clearing? Let's pray to God that this conductive potential right here goes away and clears. I would love to report this shit instead. But it looks like we can breathe, sigh of relief, or not a sigh of relief, a chance to breathe. This is probably going to be cleanup day from massive damage from all across the country. May 18th will probably be the day after type event where everybody comes to after the carnage to come outside and look to see the devastation and clean up when we have some bright sunny days clear to bright and early starting 5 a.m. 18th is going to be cleanup day or whatever. Look at all this speckled stuff coming in. God, I didn't want to see that. That would be the end of convection, the speckled at May 18th, okay? Then as we proceed, it blossoms now over here, my region. So we'll probably have thunderstorms. This is that's 11 p.m. Pacific, so 11 p.m. out here, you guys. 1, 2 in the morning here. 7 in the morning here. End of convection, May 19th. Ow, my hand is actually going numb right now. Pins and needles. 2 in the morning, May 19th. End of convection, May 20th. End of convection, May 20th. Much bigger. More like that. That's at nighttime now. This is 2 in the morning, May 20th. Through the midnight hours, wee hours. End of convection, May 21st. Virginia. And that's the last frame. May 21st, end of convection. So, now, all in one loop. Oh, right there. Okay, all in one loop now. Nice and slow. Everybody focus on the events that are about to unfold. Now, the small group that we have left here is the group that I want. I don't want anybody else but this small group that hung out this long. You and me are going to pray like we mean it. I want you to pray sincerely, like you mean it. Pray for the people in this region. Pray for their strength. Pray for their endurance. You can't pray the weather away now. You know these objects are going to do what they're going to do. So let's focus our prayers from praying the weather away. The weather is what it is. We need to now start focusing our prayers on the people that are in these impact zones. Okay? Some of them are going to get hit over and over and over. They're going to get damaged to wake up and have another tornado take their pile of rubble and then spread it around, and then in the day after that another tornado comes through, picks up that spread around stuff, turns it into powder, and throws it at another part of the region of the country. It's just going to be a brutal onslaught from here on out, and I'm going to take it on the best I can for you guys, okay? So, I'm a one-man army with some recruits. And I need my recruits to step up in your sincerity in your prayers, okay? Because that's where your power really lies, is in the sincerity of your prayers, okay? It's not what you pray or how you pray, how you word it. I look for sincerity in the heart, okay? So, the pleading, yes. The thanking for answered prayers, yes. That's where your prayers should be focused. Thank you, God, that you spared my part of the country. Please, God, give the people who are about to get struck strength and endurance and knowledge so that they can evacuate, so they can take cover, so they can be aware. You guys need to share this information, okay? I am only one channel, one man. YouTube, I'm fighting them. They do not recommend me. They do not share me. The only people that can do that is my small battalion, you guys. Okay? So put it out there on Twitter. Get the word out that starting tomorrow, it's going to be a weather onslaught. Okay? These objects moving in are going to cause volcanic activity. These objects moving in are going to cause earthquake activity. I showed you our earthquake report and what to expect. We're seeing earthquake activity on the side of Mount Shasta. It's going to affect every single instrument that I report on. Okay? No, not this one. Okay. I know what he's doing. That's tomorrow, folks. Okay? That's what's gonna arrive at Earth tomorrow. Stop. Change it, God. Please change this. Oh my God. Alright. No, we're not done? What are you talking about? We're not done. I just did the weather. Oh, we got the gym. Oh boy. I'm gonna just give me a second. I gotta say a prayer for tonight's gym. I'll be right back. You guys can do some praying too if you want. Now's a good time. Um, yeah, I'll be right back. Hang on. I'm just gonna take a couple drags. You guys are patient. The gym will be worth it tonight. How? How, God? How can you do this? How can you do this to me? How can you do this? Why are you doing this to me? This is impossible, yet it's still happening. No one believes me, yet it's still happening. I show all kinds of evidence. I have a mountain of evidence panel, yet doctors, psychiatrists, my own family won't believe me. I've been through carnage, prison, institutions, mental health facilities, all because people won't give 5 minutes of their time to look. I got tortured. I got tortured physically, spiritually, and emotionally. All three at the same time. Could you guys handle just one? Or could you handle maybe two of that happening to you? Imagine having all three happen to you simultaneously, all the time, every second, every day, even in your sleep. It is enough to drive a person mad. What are we doing for the gym? Okay. Please, help me with this. I'm not very good at this. I need you to do it for me. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to do it. So please, Lord, just speak for me. That's all I can ask. And I can thank you for everything you've given me, everything you've taken away. Now let's get her done. Alright, get her done. Get her done, son. Yes, sir. Okay, we're getting her done. Here it comes. So, I guess we're going to do something along these lines. If the computer cooperates, it will. Come on, computer, cooperate. Thank you. It should be up already. Why is it not up already? Okay, reload. So, bear with me for a second. We're going to go to my channel. I'm going to pull up another image here, and let's freeze frame. Come on now. Let me have this, please. Come on. won't it reload? We don't have anything running. Bear with me for a second, folks. Paranormal activity happening. Alright, at this point right here in this video, my face has appeared in the clouds. Oh, of course, and started pointing stuff out. And if playback doesn't begin shortly, try restarting your device. No, I'm not going to restart my device in the middle of a live stream. Sorry. Okay, that's good. Boom. Right here. Okay, let me just real quick explain. This is a video I did called Jesus in the Clouds. It's way down deep in the videos section of my channel, okay? I captured what appears to be my face now projected in the clouds. It's pretty hard to see. You have to come over here to the original video to see it, but there's the eyes, the ear, the mouth. I recognize the face. It's my face with like a crown above it, and it's being projected. It's actually being projected from Jesus's heart. Right here is Jesus's head, wearing sunglasses in this image, I guess. Don't ask why. It is what it is. Okay, let me pull this in and get more focused on this image here. Don't mind the face, okay? I want you to be able to see Jesus' head right here. Here's his eyes and his nose. He's wearing sunglasses. His shoulders are coming down like this, and he's pulling open his shirt like Superman. And his heart is radiating out this image. See the radiating waves coming out right here? And it's radiating this image of my face wearing a crown in the sky. Okay? But I want you to focus in and see if we can get this image correctly, because it's very important that you see Jesus wearing his sunglasses. Don't ask me why, but he's wearing sunglasses and he's pulling open his shirt. You can see his heart right here, and it's radiating out this image of a face with a crown on it, okay? So focus on this image of Jesus pulling his shirt open and his heart, okay? Focus on his heart. I'm going to pull out some notes here, and we're going to read from my notes here. And let's pick out something appropriate for tonight, shall we? Thank you. That'll be it right there. No. I'm going to look up something good. Just give me a minute here. I have to shuffle through a few things here. No. I want when I was in prison here. Where are we? Come on. Hang on. I gotta find the notes when I was in prison here. Alright, I found them. Not quite that one. Let's start here. Okay, you guys ready? Are you seeing this face? Hopefully you're seeing this Jesus in the clouds. This is a real image. This happened right around when all this stuff started happening to me. I'm just going to read here. Okay. All right, this is where I need your help, okay? Okay, here we go. No matter how inadequate you may feel, you can always look to me for help. You don't need to go to a special place or assume a certain posture or position to seek my face. Nor do you need to use eloquent language or work to win my favor. I always look favorably on you because I see you clothed in my righteousness. See, see, look, I am alive in you, and I understand your thoughts perfectly. So a simple glance at me, made in faith, is enough to connect you to my help. See, you tend to waste your energy trying to determine whether your resources are adequate for the day. You keep checking your power gauge instead of looking to me for my provision. How much better to simply acknowledge your insufficiency when you awaken. This frees you to rely on my boundless sufficiency. If you stay in touch with me, I will place enough power at your disposal to meet your needs as they arise. Just keep turning towards me, your ever present helper, and your strength will be equal to the demands of your day. Okay? Now, I hope that brings you guys some peace. I hope that brings these images bring you strength. I pray that these images and my experience in my teachings will give you endurance for this next round. I will be under the most brutal assault of my entire life. So I'm going to appreciate some of your prayers for my strength and my endurance, okay? I am a tough individual who is shattered, my entire body shattered, and I am going to continue to plow forward with your help. It's with you guys working together with me that we make perfection. Okay? So, trust me. I'm here to help. Okay? That's it for tonight. That's about all I can do right now. Okay? I hope you heard tonight's message loud and clear. I hope you saw God talking to you through the instrumentation. I hope you hear God talking to you right now. I hope you see God talking to you right now. And I want you to understand how truly blessed this audience is. It's important that you share this information now. We are coming to a point where I can't say it. It won't let me. I think you guys understand. Okay? That's it for tonight. I love you all. I miss you all. I miss you guys dearly. Please, please pray for each other. Pray for each other, including including your enemies. Okay? Pray for everybody. Even pray for Satan. Not to him, but for him. Okay? Trust me. God is dragging the devil through hell right now. And he's putting the devil through the excruciating pain that Jesus had to go through. And he's not too happy about it. So pray for everybody. Everybody. Okay? That's where your power really lies. Okay? And you guys are the prayer warriors. You guys are. And you know the family that we keep. There's a tight-knit family out there on the internet that goes to Paul Bagley, that watches Stephen Bendanoon that watches my channel, and Marth, and Dabu, and that's my family. You, you guys are my family. And I'm here as the spiritual leader of the spiritual warfare department. That's you guys. And we're going to clean house. I love you all. God bless you all. And until my next video, bye.